So do you remember when this case first started? Like when the trial first started? And I said, if Alec Murdaugh took the stand, no matter where I was, no matter what time of day it was, I was immediately gonna go home sick because I needed to watch it in the privacy of my own home, completely uninterrupted. Well, as you know, I have been on vocal rest for 2 days. Look, my voice came back. This trial has given me healing spirits. Okay, look, this morning, 10:30 this morning, Alec Murdaugh, Richard Alexander Murdaugh, was called to the stand. So it's now, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something like that. It's afternoon. My voice is coming back. I'm saving it so that I can only speak when I absolutely need to. Total vocal rest, except for gas and clutches of pearls. This is what happened this morning in court. Alec takes the stand, and not Dick Harpootlian, Jim Griffin gets up to begin the direct examination. So he's basically walking Alex through all these different things. The very first question was, did you take this gun and blow the head off your son? Oh, wow. Okay, we just coming right out of the gate with it. Alec is like, no. This is a strong, powerful voice. Same question is asked about Maggie. And then situation by situation, point by point, they have taken Alex through everything that everybody has testified to. Most notably, his lies, all of his lies. There are a lot of his lies. And so he has gotten up there and he's cried and snot and his glasses and everything else. He has an excuse for everything. Everything. This is what I don't understand. Sir, you have just gotten on the stand and told us that you lied to SLED. You told us that you lied to this, that. You've lied to everybody you've ever met. All of your friends, your lifelong friends, have gotten up here and told us, we thought we knew this man, but he has lied to me for 30 years. Why would you suddenly start telling the truth now? Why do you think I'm suddenly going to start believing you now? No, friend, no, that is not how that goes. So forget what I think. I am not on the jury. The only thing I ever want to know is, what do the jurors think? What are the jurors doing? So Court TV, in their grand wisdom, has been talking to people in the courtroom. Honey, I am living my best life today. My best life. So these two women who are in the court, first of all, I have been following Fitz News online, and they've been doing polls in the community. The overwhelming majority of the people in the community think he is guilty. The guilty to not guilty verdict, like guilty to not guilty polls, right now it's hovering at around 90% think he's guilty. The lowest it's ever gotten was 70% thought he was guilty. And that was at the very, very beginning of the trial, before testimony even began. Listen, I don't know what it's like down there in the Low Country. I don't think I'd ever even heard of the Low Country until this trial started until this case started 2 years ago. So I'm getting a sense of the sentiment of the people down there. Good, honest, hardworking people for the most part. And then a couple of scumbags sprinkled in. I guess for good measure. I have no idea. I think that they might convict him. But truth sees, it would not surprise me at all if this jury hung, because it only takes one person. It only takes one person to hang this entire jury. Will they retry him? Probably, yes. And I think if they take the cameras out of the courtroom, he'll be convicted. My personal opinion. I'm just going off of what we learned from the Menendez brothers and other similar cases, where when there are cameras in the courtroom and the whole world is watching, that's a whole separate thing than when it's just me and you and the judge in the privacy of this courtroom and not a bunch of nosy Nellies, except for the local townsfolk. Would Court TV cover it again? Well, you know they would. I'm sure this has been amazing for tourism down there in Walterboro. And listen, now I'm thinking about going to Walterboro. I might go to the Hampton County Watermelon Festival this year. I love watermelon. I don't know if I can find Hampton County, but I have ways. We will figure it out. Like me and the Toyota, we might be down there when is watermelon season? I think that's in June. I might be on a cruise. Anyway, we'll figure that out closer to time. Bottom line, my throat is getting better. My nose is still stuffy, as you can probably hear, but I am home watching the case, waiting to report live. Me and you need to have a talk. Me and you just need to have a deep, nuanced conversation about Alex's testimony tonight after testimony wraps. But like, listen, it's easy to do good on direct examination. Cross-examination is where you rise or fall. Cross-examination is where your entire goose gets cooked. And it's rumored that Alex Murdaugh is a hothead. Something tells me Creighton Waters is not that calm either. So Creighton versus Murdaugh, let's see what happens. Like, I keep hearing in my head, let's get ready to rumble. Okay, I have to go back on vocal rest. I'll see y'all later. Bye.